Okay, good afternoon, Miss. Today we are going to do the evaluation. We can start from the homework first. I will show the homework in the screen and you answer.
Okay, Bos.
Yeah, here it is, Miss. You can start to answer from number one.
Okay. Okay, this is math. What is reflection in geometry? Is C, flipping a shape over a line. Reflect point C over the y-axis. The answer is B, C2, 3, 2.
3.2. Okay.
Reflect over x-axis. Which point would be at 3, negative 6? It should be
A, okay. Number four.
Flipping a figure is a reflection. Triangle being what axis is the triangle being reflected over? Let me show you.
Yeah, here it is the picture.
Okay, B, y-axis. What is the line called? What is the line called that a shape is reflected over, that is mirror line? What happens to a shape's size after reflection? It stays the same. Triangle GHI is reflected across the x-axis. What are the coordinates of I? It is 6, 2.
6.2. Okay, great.
Okay. Reflection is a bounce back light image or sound relief. Line of symmetry is a line showing symmetry between two equal sides. When looking at two lines that meet to form right angles is perpendicular. Reflecting a shape creates a mirror image. Is a line that splits shape into half. Is line of symmetry as well. How can you tell if a shape has been reflected? A shape has been reflected if they show the image in the other side but keeps the same size and shape. What does it mean, a reflect shape? Reflect a shape, it means that when the image look like in the mirror line in the opposite side, but they don't change the size and shape as well.
Okay, Miss. This is for homework for math. I think we can try for Matematika first. Matematika. Oh, ini tentang operasi itu, hitung campurannya, Miss. Oke, bisa dimulai dari nomor 1 dulu, Miss.
Oke, berapa hasil dari 8 tambah 6 kali 3? 26. Hasil dari 12 kali 5 kurang 3 adalah 20. Can I use markers?
Boleh, Miss.
Oke, 57. Berapa hasil dari 18 bagi 2 tambah 7? 16. Taksiran hasil 48 ditambah 27 dikali 6 adalah 350.
Ya, 350. Nomor 5.
Hasil dari 1,2 tambah 3/4 dikurang 0,3 adalah 3/4. Oke, 0,75. A 1,65. Berapa hasil dari 0,5 dikurang 1/2 tambah 1/4 sama dengan B 1/4?
Oke, nomor 7.
Hasil dari 60 kurang 24 dibagi 6 ditambah 5 adalah 11. Hasil taksiran 49% kali 100 adalah 50.
50, baik, Miss. Ini untuk nomor 1, Miss.
Oke, adalah perkalian menyebar terhadap penjumlahan atau penyurangan adalah sifat distributif. Adalah kelompok angka tidak mempengaruhi hasil operasi matematika adalah komutatif. Nilai tempat angka paling belakang dalam bilangan adalah satuan. Ubalan 62% ke bentuk desimal lalu bulatkan 62% itu sama dengan 0,62, yaitu dibulatkan menjadi 0,6 atau 1. 2/3 dikali 4,5 ditambah 1,5 sama dengan 2/3 kali 4,5, 2/3 kali 1,5. Oke, 0,6 dikali 4,5. Dua koma tujuh ditambah 0,9, hasilnya sama dengan 6, 3,6.
3,6 nomor
5.
Nomor 5. Oh, berarti ini perlu dibulatkan lagi ya, Miss? Soalnya
Iya.
jawabannya, mungkin rasanya di bagian nomor 5 itu perlu ditambahin penjelasannya, Miss. Sama ini di nomor 4, ubah 62% ke bentuk desimal lalu bulatkan, berarti Miss mengarahkan ke jawaban 1.
Kalau mereka menjawab 0,6 saya benarkan, Sir. Cuma 0,6 kalau kita bulatkan ke bilangan bulat jadi 1.
Berarti dua opsi itu sama-sama.
Iya.
Baik, Miss, bisa selanjutnya untuk bagian esainya.
Terapkan sifat asosiatif pada operasi berikut, tentukan hasilnya.
Oh ya.
1,5 ditambah 2,4 0,6 0,5 ditambah 2,4 0,6 3,9 ditambah 0,6 sama dengan 5 ke 4,5.
Oke, Miss, lanjut nomor 2.
Taksir dari hasil dari 45 dibulatkan menjadi 50 ditambah 70 dikali 10. 70 dikali 10 700 sama dengan 750.
Oh, berarti penaksirannya dimulai dari sebelum operasinya berarti, Miss?
Iya.
Oke. Ya, baik, Miss. Selanjutnya kita mulai ke science. This chapter is about the soil.
Soil.
Yeah, so here it is.
Okay, which of the following helps from soil from form soil from rocks? C. Rain, wind, and water. What do organic materials in soil come from? Dead plants and animals. What is one characteristic of sandy soil? Feels gritty and dry. In which place are you most likely to find sandy soil? It is in the beach. What affects soil composition, weather, and soil use? What makes soil fertile? It is minerals and organic matter. How does fertilizer improve soil? it adds minerals. Which type of soil has the most humus? It is loam soil.
Yeah, loam soil.
Okay. Soil is top layer of earth where plants can grow. Clay soil is heavy, sticky soil with very tiny particles. And then this is typoser. This is soft, smooth soil with medium-sized fine particle. It is salty soil. What is soil made of? Soil made of is from particles, particle rocks, minerals, and other materials in the earth. What does fertilizer mean? Fertilizer is substance added to the soil to grow plants. Why do only a few plants grow in sandy soil? Because sandy soil cannot hold water well and cannot give more nutrients when we plant the plants and then we grow the plants. Explain how crop rotation benefits the soil. Crop rotation helps the have the plants by planting the plants to create the soil fertile, and then how crop rotation benefits to the soil. They will make they are two ways important things to make the soil is not less fertile, and then the farmer can use the soil again and again.
Okay, Miss. So I think we have done with the homework. We can start to you can start to explain the summary point. I will open it first. Tanggal matematika untuk
Matematika
tanggal.
we don't have summary point.
Oh, this one, Miss. Oh, ada checkpoint question dan karakter. So we can start from science first. Yeah, it is, Miss. Yeah, it is right.
Ready.
Oh yeah. So there are 6 points for summary point. Please explain this one, Miss.
Okay. Soil is top layer of earth that can grow plants, and then soil help us as a human to take the plants, and also the plants are most important to us. Our soil is affected by climate, plants decay, and human use. Human can help to grow the plants to be consumed or also to give us oxygen. Drought can dry up the soil in the clay soil. When hot seasons, they can dry easily. They can be drought, and then rocks break down, adding minerals to soil. Rocks break down, adding minerals to soil means that the rocks, weather rocks like sand, clay, and salty soil, are from the rocks and then give the soil the minerals and also the nutrients to plant the growth. That plants contribute organic matter. As we know, soil composition is from the weather rocks, inorganic materials like sand, clay, and salt, and then also organic matter from dead plants or animals or humus. And then the third is water, also the air to give the root oxygen and also for the microorganism there. Growing crops repeatedly depletes nutrients. Growing crops repeatedly deplete nutrients means the farmer, when they use repeatedly growing crops to make the soil is not less fertile, so the soil can be used over and over again Fertilizers and crop rotation restore soil fertility. For example, like the farmer can use fertilizer than the chemical fertilizer. Fertilizer can be made of the dead plants or dead plants and animals that they can also use some other materials like iron and also the other materials to make the fertilizer. Why the farmer now use the chemical fertilizer? Because that's easier to find. There are so many stores sell it and it's instant for them, but it also can make the soil less fertile, so the soil cannot be used over time.
Yeah, sometimes chemical fertilizer can harm the plants, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there is some factors that can make impact to the quality of the soil, just like climate, plant decay, and human use. Human use. So, could you explain how the climate can affect the quality of the soil?
Okay, soil is affected by climate, plant decay, and human use. The human is we live in our environment, we live in our surrounding here. So the human when they build the house and also the plant decay to if we cut the forest, if we use the harmful particle, harmful substance in our soil, it can affect our soil. It can affect the materials there. So also the animals who live there. So we need to we need to use the fertilizer, we need to we need to grow plants is over time by time. If you want to cut the forest, we can deforestation, and then we need to make sure we don't use chemical fertilizer too much there.
Okay. So yeah, the fertilizer will help to keep the quality of the soil become higher. Right? Okay, Miss, we can start to see the Mathematica first. Mathematica is special activity. So could you explain what are you doing in
Okay.
this Mathematica?
Just now we have done the in bahasa.
Yeah, we can speak bahasa.
Okay. Saya memberikan siswa beberapa pertanyaan yang saya letakkan di setiap meja. Saya buat beberapa station, ada 7 station di sini, 7 meja. Dan siswa berlomba mengerjakan soal itu. Siswa berlomba serta saya sudah menyediakan soal dan jawaban. Jadi di meja saya buat soal, di tempat lain saya berikan jawaban. Jadi mereka mencari jawaban dan beberapa siswa menemukan jawaban, beberapa tidak. Karena hasil penghitungan mereka itu berbeda-beda, karena ada beberapa siswa mungkin yang tidak menghitung perkalian terlebih dahulu, penjumlahan terlebih dahulu, atau tanda kurung. Jadi itu melatih kemampuan siswa berhitung dengan cepat, serta melatih mereka berkompetisi mencari jawaban dengan benar dan lebih teliti pastinya.
Oh iya, berarti jawabannya sudah tersedia.
Sudah, tapi di tempat yang berbeda.
Oh iya, oke. Ini tentang operasi hitung campurannya, Miss, yang
Iya.
tentang komutatif, asosiatif,
Komutatif, asosiatif, dan
distributif. Oke, Miss. So the last one, math. There are 5 points for summary point this week about the reflection and rotation. Please explain this one, Miss. Oh, not this one, right?
20.
Oh yeah, this one.
Okay.
5 points.
Reflection means flipping a shape over a line. So there is a mirror line to show the reflection. So the reflection should have the same angle, the same area with the original shape. The line is called a line of symmetry, line or mirror line. Line of symmetry is the center that can be divided into half. The reflected shape looks like a mirror image. In our daily life, as we know, when we see a mirror, we can see our shape there. But they show like different arrow, but still keeps the same size and shape. Each point of the shape is the same distance from a line. Each point we call as vertex. If the modern one we call is verticize. Reflection does not change size or shape even they are in the opposite line, opposite place.
Oh yeah, okay. So there is a reflection and rotation, and I have read some topic before this one is about translation as well, right? Translation.
Yeah, but we don't discuss We haven't discussed about translation in this topic, only reflection and rotation.
Reflection and rotation. Okay. Yeah, I think we can start to open the book. We will see some topic from the book and some question from the book. Baik, rasanya mungkin kita buka di bagian matematika, Miss. Berhubung karena hari ini masih terkait tentang aktivitas spesial. Jadi tidak ada pembelajaran baru ya, Miss.
I think you can open the book from the download, sir.
From?
Download Frisber and then open download file.
This is from the online one, Miss.
Yeah, sometimes it cannot be opened.
So from the offline one?
Download.
Download ya.
Just go PDF. Matematika P6 K13.
Matematika P6. Wah. I don't get it, Miss. Oh ya.
Already.
Ya, baik. Jadi di sini kita belajar tentang operasi hitung campuran dan saya melihat ada beberapa materi terkait komutatif, asosiatif, dan distributif. Tolong dijelaskan terkait konsep komutatif, distributif, dan asosiatif ini pada bilangan.
Oke, komutatif itu artinya pertukaran. Contohnya itu seperti A tambah B itu menjadi B tambah A. Komutatif hanya berlaku pada perkalian dan penjumlahan. Selanjutnya asosiatif. Asosiatif misalnya A tambah B itu pengelompokan tambah C menjadi A tambah B tambah C. Ini juga berlaku pada penjumlahan dan perkalian saja. Selanjutnya distributif. Distributif itu misalnya A kali B tambah C. Ini menjadi A kali B tambah A kali C. Ini seperti penerapan di rumus keliling persegi panjang, 2 kali panjang tambah lebar. Sama dengan 2 kali P tambah 2 kali L.
Oke, jadi kenapa perlu dikelompokkan yang di bagian itu? A tambah B tambah C itu kan yang dari awalnya A tambah B dalam kurung, kemudian yang tambah C sama dengan A tambah B dalam kurung B tambah C.
Oke. Terkadang angka itu ribet, agak rumit. Misalnya 22 ditambah 25 ditambah 25. Untuk memudahkan penghitungan, kita menggunakan asosiatif. 25 tambah 25 itu 50, lebih mudah penghitungannya. Sama seperti misalnya 22 ditambah 18 ditambah 21 atau 20. Kalau ini tidak perlu, kita tidak harus merubah semua penghitungan. Yang penghitungan ini komutatif dan sebagainya hanya untuk memudahkan penghitungan kita.
Iya, oke. Jadi untuk mencari suatu bilangan yang bisa menghasilkan angka seperti berakhiran dengan satuan nol ya, Miss?
Ya, genap.
Oke. Ya, baik Miss. Di sini saya juga sudah melihat ada beberapa materi terkait aritmatika sosial. Ini bisa coba dijelaskan untuk konsep soal nomor 5 itu bagaimana penyelesaiannya, Miss?
Harga ikan segar di pasar swalayan ada 28.600, udang basah 56.700 per kilo, dan cumi-cumi 63.400 per kilo. Bu Dewi membeli 1 kilo ikan segar, 1 kilo udang basah, dan 1 kilo cumi-cumi. Berapa rupiah kira-kira Bu Dewi harus membayar di kasir? Bu Dewi membeli 1 kilo ikan segar. Harga ikan segar 28.600. Sedangkan udang basah, Bu Dewi membeli 1 kilo. Masing-masing semua 1 kilo. Jadi, karena 1 kilo kita bisa langsung penjumlahkan 28.600 ditambah 56.700, lalu 63.400. Karena cuma 1 kilo. Jadi apakah kita harus tulis 1 kali ya? Jika hanya 1 seperti kita tahu 28 kali 1 tetap 1. Tapi jika 2 kilo misalnya baru kita kalikan 2. Itulah menggunakan asosiatif tadi. Jadi di sini apakah ini taksiran, Sir, topiknya? Kalau taksiran memang ini digenapkan menjadi 29.000. Selanjutnya ini kita genapkan menjadi 57.000, ini menjadi 63.000. Kalau memang taksiran, kalau tidak saya kurang paham soalnya. Itu bagian, soalnya ada beberapa tuh taksiran, ada yang tidak.
Ini rasanya masih tentang taksiran.
Taksiran. Taksiran berarti kami langsung seperti ini, 29.000 tambah 57.000 dan tambah 63.000.
Ya, karena pertanyaannya juga tentang berapa
kira-kira.
Ya, berapa rupiah kira-kira.
Jadi kita bulatkan ke puluhan ribu. Ke ribuan.
Oke. Jadi itu pun kita bisa melakukan sifat komutatif ya di situ ya, Miss?
Iya.
57 tambah.
Iya, bisa kita pindahkan posisi A ke B, B ke C.
Oh ya, baik, Miss. Oke, we are going to math. The rotation, it's about here it is. Okay, please explain, Miss, how you explain to the students about the concept of the rotation. Oh, here it is. And there is some point here. The lines joining the corners to their reflection are parallel to each other. Please explain how to explain this one to the students.
Okay, to know the reflection of this triangle, we should see the vertices, each vertex here. So we can count how many square here. This area should same with the reflection. Okay. So look at this. They make the same length. And then this one is not only one vertex, but also all the vertices should be same. And then after we make 1, 2, okay, they are 1, 2. The reflection should be same length. Because reflection is only clipping over a line, but don't change the shape and size. So what does it mean? The lines joining the corners to the reflection are parallel to each other. They are also perpendicular to the mirror line. It means that the reflection in the mirror line will be same here. So they will parallel. They will have same length to the original triangle.
Okay. So the concept of finding the reflection is measuring every vertex from the vertex to the mirror line.
Yeah, to the mirror line. They will have same length. We can use our ruler, for example. Also, we can count the square here. How many cube are there?
Yeah, okay. So I think this is just kind of input. Actually, without ruler, we can find all the vertex by count the vertex to the horizontal line. I mean, because the reflection is the concept of opposite direction, right? So just like this one, we will count 1, 2, 3, 4 until it touch the line. Then we count to the up. You know the concept, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, because I have tried this one in the past, and I think using ruler is not, how to say, sometimes we can make a mistake.
error.
Yeah, it can be error. But to calculate just like from here, one, you can 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so as a reflection, we count to the up 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the vertex, right? Yeah. So we can explain the concept to the students as well. Okay. Yeah, I think that is all for the evaluation today, Miss. Thank you, Miss. Yeah, for the result, the homework can be explained well, and the summary point as well, and also the concept of reflection, the concept of commutative, associative, and distributive law can be explained well. So you pass the evaluation with a good result. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, sir.